In this video, you are going to see the full camera comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE and the iPhone 16e smartphones. At the end of this video, I will share which mobile performs better overall in the camera department. I have captured a lot of photos at different zoom levels along with videos in both outdoor and indoor conditions under proper lighting. And yes, even nighttime photos and videos as well. So this video is going to be a one-stop solution for anyone confused about which phone to buy between these two. Before we dive into the photo samples, here is a side-by-side comparison of the camera specifications of both phones. To keep things fair, I'm not comparing the ultra-wide or a maximum zoom shots on the S24 FE. Instead, I'm comparing the minimum and maximum zoom levels available on the iPhone 16e with the same range on the S24 FE. You can check the text on each image to clearly understand at which magnification level the photos were taken. Due to the differences in megapixels and sensor sizes, the photos will naturally differ when zoomed in. As you can see here, the top roof area shows much better detail on the iPhone compared to Samsung. But after this zoom range, the iPhone slowly starts losing details in the remaining shots. Having just a single camera setup in today's market is tough to survive unless you only click photos at 1x magnification. From this point onward, Samsung takes over in every shot. Thanks to its 3x telephoto lens, the S24 FE captures a lot more detail than the iPhone. However, if you observe the colors, the iPhone tends to reproduce tones that look closer to what our eyes see, while the Samsung sometimes captures cooler tones and other times the photos appear overly saturated or warmer. So if you're someone who loves to click photos at different zoom levels, the Samsung is definitely the better choice than the iPhone 16e. Not only that, the S24 FE also offers 0.6x ultra-wide and up to 30x maximum zoom photos. Although the 30x zoom shots don't retain much detail, it's still fun to show off that your phone can zoom that far. Here you can see the overall color differences between both phones. Personally, I prefer the iPhone here. Samsung's photos are often too saturated. They look great for social media, but I prefer photos that look more realistic. At 10x zoom, Samsung captures more details than the iPhone. The only drawback with Samsung is the inconsistency in color reproduction. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. The iPhone, on the other hand, does a better job preserving highlights and shadows in some photos. Talking about selfies, both phones deliver good looking images, but the iPhone looks more natural and closer to real skin tones, while Samsung adds a bit of saturation. Both offer good details and sharpness, but portrait shots looks better on Samsung thanks to its edge detection. Due to the larger sensor, Samsung's photos also appear a bit wider. In some cases though, the iPhone's edge detection is better. Look at the hair strands here, beautifully separated. But still, there are a few inconsistencies in both phones when it comes to portrait edge detection. Here is a close-up shot. I personally liked the iPhone picture more. Samsung made the image look a bit warmer by boosting saturation. In this shot, you can clearly see the differences in shadows and highlights between two. Both captured great images, but the iPhone slightly boosted both shadows and highlights more. This indoor shot again shows how well the iPhone preserved the color balance while the Samsung oversaturated the image. It is a perfect example of color difference between these two. Neither phone captured a perfectly realistic image, but if I had to pick one, I'd go with the Samsung. It's closer to what my eyes saw. The iPhone in this case looked a bit overgraded. This next shot is a macro close-up and both phones perform well, capturing plenty of detail at 1x magnification. Here is a 1x capture again. You can notice the difference in colors and field of view. This one is at 0.6x on the Samsung, which shows how many extra options you get with the S24 FE compared to the iPhone 16e. Here are some more indoor shots both with and without flash, where you can clearly see the differences. Under indoor lighting, here is how the front camera photos look. Samsung tends to over brighten the image while the iPhone looks a bit warmer and more natural. Now let's check the videos shot under different conditions including indoors. Hey guys, this is the video recording in indoor conditions by using the iPhone 16e mobile phone at 4K 30 FPS, and this is how the exact lighting I use while recording in my camera. So you can judge how good the video quality is. Actually, after recording the video, it takes some time to process so that it makes some fine adjustments, I think so. And also you can observe the audio as well here. Just look at the video as a main priority. Audio is secondary here because I'm not using any external microphone. The audio you are listening is directly coming from the internal microphone of the mobile phone. So I'm recording at 1x mode. Even if you want, you can record at 2x and different zoom levels, but for my area, for this space, 1x is like maxed out. I cannot go beyond that due to the restrictions of the space. But anyways, you can judge how good the video quality is. Right now you are looking the video recorded in S24 FE mobile phone at 4K 30 FPS, that too in 1x mode. So you can judge how good the differences between these two mobile phones. So you are the judge here, as well as even the audio quality as well. Since I'm not using any external audio, just take it as a reference. If in case you use any external microphone or anything, you can increase your audio levels to way better than this. In this video mode, we can record at different zoom levels. Due to the space that I have right now, I cannot go beyond 1x, so that's why I'm recording at 1x. You can go 2x, 3x, all the way up to maxed out. There is no problem in that, but I suggest is maximum you go for 3x. Apart from that, only zoom in if it's needed, otherwise you lose all the details in the video. Again, this is also same setup video, same stand, same placing, same lighting, everything is the same as the iPhone 16e. So this is the video recording at 4K 30 FPS at 1x, 2x, this is also 2x, 3x and 3x. You can see the differences here, and you can also judge how the audio quality here is like. This is the maximum 10x, sorry 6x in iPhone. It is 12x in S24 FE. If you want, we can shift the camera front to back while recording the video. Yes, but it's not going to work in iPhone. So this is how the footage looks like. This is the video recording at 4K 30 FPS by using front facing camera on both the mobiles. You can judge how the video quality is looking like, and the audio you're listening is directly coming from the internal microphone. So this is what basically the footage looks like. I can see on the screen the iPhone 16e footage looking so much natural, and all I can say is it's good in terms of video, and you can judge how good the stabilization is. Yeah, stabilization check. This is the video recording in S24 FE mobile phone at 4K 30 FPS by using the front facing camera in indoor conditions with a proper gear of lighting. So this is how the footage looks like, and the audio you are listening is directly coming from the internal microphone of the mobile phone. So I suggest you that use an external microphone no matter which type of mobile phone you are using, because once you start editing this video, the external audio plays a crucial role whether the viewer can watch your video or not. I'm not talking about those fancy edits and transitions. Make sure your audio is crisp, clean and proper. That's it. So this is how the video quality looks like, and this mobile doesn't have any zoom in or zoom out option for the front facing camera. this much wide I get, and this is the quality I get in indoor conditions with lighting. This is the video recording at 4K 30 FPS by using the front facing camera of iPhone 16e mobile phone. You can judge how good the video quality is in indoor conditions with a proper lighting. Of course, lighting depends on the type of gear you are using, but this is the same gear I use while recording with my DSLR camera as well. So this is how the video quality looks like. When talking about the audio, since I'm not using any external microphone, the audio you are listening is directly recorded in the internal microphone of the mobile phone. I know this is not going to be great because this room has a lot of echo. So I suggest you that whenever you are recording videos, not only on mobile phone, any gear, just record with an external device so you can tweak a lot of things in the audio during editing. Before moving on to the night mode photos and videos, let's take a quick look at the camera interface on both phones. After several software updates, both now comes with user-friendly interfaces that make it easy to access various camera modes. One more thing to note, Samsung offers more manual controls compared to the iPhone 16e. Another highlight, you can record videos in 8K at 30 FPS on the Samsung S24 FE. Samsung also gives you a lot more customization options, while the iPhone is slightly limited in this area. If you are someone who just clicks photos without worrying about filters or manual controls, then this difference won't matter much. And for those wondering, no, the Samsung S24 FE does not support log video recording, but you can record pro videos. These days, most video features aren't deal breakers because you can always use third-party camera apps to unlock extra options, but log video recording is still exclusive to higher-end models. Now let's move to the nighttime photos and videos. In terms of overall balance, the iPhone produces more well-balanced and natural-looking night photos. However, when zooming in and capturing details, the Samsung beats the iPhone with better detail retention. In some cases, Samsung tends to over-brighten the photos while the iPhone maintains a better dynamic range. Talking about front camera photos in dark conditions with screen flash, Samsung actually performed better than the iPhone. Of course, no one usually takes photos like this, but it's just for testing and understanding. This shows that in artificial lighting conditions, Samsung performs better than iPhone. Neither captured perfect details, but Samsung's results were more impressive here. When it comes to flashlight photos in low light, Samsung again takes the lead, offering images closer to reality, while iPhone delivers more saturated but detailed photos. This is the video recording at 4K 30 frames per second. You can observe the huge differences between these two mobile phones. Due to the camera sensor and the aperture value differences, this is the reason why these cameras are acting like this. In iPhone, you are looking at 2x zoom range. Even on the S24 FE also 2x zoom range. In iPhone, it's maxed out 6x. This is 3x. Let's go like 10x. So if you look at 10x, the footage is looking good still, like somewhat manageable. This is the max 12x. Again coming back to 1x. Oh, by the way, in S24 FE you can shoot at 0.6x as well. I'm shifting to 1x now. Yeah, this is 1x on both the mobile phones. I'm not recording with the front facing camera since it's a pitch dark condition. I skipped it. So after testing all these samples, if I had to pick one phone from my everyday photos and videos, I'd definitely choose the Samsung S24 FE. However, I'll also tell you for whom the iPhone 16e is a better choice. If you're into a content creation, love to click photos at different zoom levels or shoot in various lighting conditions, then the S24 FE is better option for you. On the other hand, the iPhone 16e is great for someone who doesn't click a lot of photos with different zooms but wants high quality 1x shots and great videos with excellent audio. Honestly though, I'd recommend going for the iPhone 15 instead of the 16e because it comes with an extra camera and a few additional features that make a real difference. If you still have any doubts about which one to pick, feel free to ask me in the comment section or DM me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you want to support and encourage me to make more videos like this in the future. You can also check out my complete reviews of both these phones by clicking the videos here. They are long but worth watching to get a complete understanding of these two devices.